Signal Chasers.
Hello Internet and welcome back to Signal Chasers. So it has been, a minute since I've been on the server. It's probably been it may have only been a few days. But there was a holiday in the place that I am, at the time that I am. And I figured I'd just pop on. It's still a time when I do things. So, my main concern, and we can see here, let's see. So actually that's not bad. My fear was I was going to run out of oxygen, and my thought was, for today, to head on down and maybe go and pick up some ice from, that's not good. Why? It's built by me. Why is that door? Is my other door a door? That's not how I get to it. Well, let's check. Okay, I may have been found. Can I get out? Okay, I can get out this door. Ooh. Actually, I was gonna say, oh, but it looks like this one was damaged. No, I probably didn't put the glass in. Okay. Right. Is there... Oh. Mystery... Oh. Oh. Huh. So... I'm gonna have to find some sad music. That was where the king shrimp was, and it looks, by the floating scrap, like it may be no longer. Huh. You will be missed, poor king shrimp. Also, half of Weldy. You were a good and honest, miner. You served us through many adventures. And now you are no more. Until I rebuild you. Because I do have a blueprint, so I guess I can build another one if we need it. Yeah, it looks like the Weldy got cored. I guess I should... Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Oh, did they leave a note? Oh, they... Oh! Ah, okay. We have who... Ah! Okay, that was just lag rotating me. Accidentally blew up your utility ships. Turrets were set to weapons when I jumped in. King considers ship tools weapons. My bad, I owe you NG. Okay. Well, at least they apologized. You know, it's like when you take out someone's trash can, they aren't home. You just leave a note. Huh. Well. Okay. Well, so someone knows roughly where we are now. But I believe this NG person... I'm bouncing all over the place. Maybe we'll get in... Maybe we'll fix the ship doors and then get in. Do a little circle around and see if there's anything big nearby. But I don't think... I mean, obviously the main ship is here. It does look like, from the sound of it, my decision to not have guns is a good one, because apparently guns would have been shot. I guess it didn't consider the firework launcher's guns. Yeah, let's do a little quick pass just in case there's anything floating around out there. Oh, and... You know, getting ice kind of needed a welding ship, or a drilling ship, one of those ships. Kinda needed one of those. Do I rebuild the king shrimp? Or do I just go down and land? I guess I should... Ooh. I should check in the cargo and make sure... Okay, that connector is still owned by me. Make sure I didn't get robbed blind. I feel like I had more uranium than that, but I can't remember. They didn't take thruster components, platinum, or gold, or that's silver. That's gold. Yeah, I mean, 279 seems like a reasonable amount of uranium, and I may have used a good bit just sitting here. Because I have also been, even though most of the stuff on the space is off, it is all connected, so that may have been doing more power draw. Well, we'll do a loop, and then I think for now we'll just maybe go down, land on the planet, build myself a ship drill, and go from there. I do wonder... Well, no, because when they were docked, all the ship antennas would have been off. So it's not like that could have drawn someone in. This location has not gone up on video yet. So I'm wondering if maybe, Inji just either lucked upon this position or, you know, found some other way to track me down. Or, honestly, it probably was, because I'm in a fairly populated area. You know, if you're bouncing around asteroids, you see one, or we're kind of in a little cluster here, actually. Jump over here, see a ship nearby. Oh no, that's an asteroid where I found platinum. It kind of looked like a ship. Unless there is a ship there. Well, we'll go look. But I'm wondering if they just kind of wandered in, you know, saw something was here, moved in to investigate, and then the turrets were accidentally still on. Camera's gone, but it looks like most everything else on here is intact. Oh, connector is not. I don't have a ton more that'll strictly need it to weld. Maybe the roof. Oh no, because I'm going to build the landing platforms. Yeah, maybe we'll rebuild this fella real quick first, and then... That way I can dock it back to its connector. I don't need gravity components. What did I have? Oh, whoops. Oh, that's why I couldn't produce the one component, because I can't produce zone chips. I was gonna say, I guess I should look around for anything else that I may have, lost control to. Looks like they took a look in the locker. Well, good of them to rebuild it. May have just been so you could access the systems. There's my... Yep, I can still fly, which is good. Can still do the cargo container. Was able to access that. I mean, I have to assume most everything is still good. Alright, so I have a projector. I don't actually have a terminal on this, but the antenna still exists. So, projector, blueprints, Welding Mark II, but I renamed it to the whatever. Let's rename it here. Because I realized, I think that I actually had a Welding Mark II in my first series. I just couldn't remember it. Show... Well, we'll show everything while we orient it. Keep the projection. Let's figure out... Okay, there's the top. So I need it to rotate. Like so. And then I think that looks right. That's about the right height. I'm one off. Okay. There we go. Oh, right. So now I should just... Luckily, it basically just cored this thing, but didn't actually, you know, it didn't destroy any of the bits around it. Okay. Oh. So we'll need to go into this. We'll have it monitor the connector again. Then... Oh, I don't have a camera back. Well, I think that would be for docking. Weld the lights back on, too. I'll probably have to grind the, glass out to get at the camera. This is a flaw in the design. I can rebuild the camera, or the glass. Oh. I could do the camera. Let's just get a bunch of steel and see if that helps us. Alright. Just get these. Dump everything else back into the system. And locked. Alright. Well, that is weldy the whatever repaired. Now, I guess take off, head moonward, and see what we got going on there. Arm extending. Don't know if this is strictly necessary, but it feels like a safety measure. I have to say it's very, very slow. Alright, we're safe enough. Unlock. Pull the thing back. Turn on our reactors. Turn on our engines. Open our foils. And off we go. So I'm just going to do a quick loop of the asteroid. It does sound like other people are experiencing some lag-related shenanigans, so I'm beginning to think that that is less of a there's some big thing here I don't know about, and more, you know, the server is sad. I can't remember if these are asteroids or not. Oh, right. Okay, it looks like an asteroid over there. And then... is that... yeah, that's another asteroid. Alright. Just making sure that, oh. Hold on. That's a friendly signal. Bring back up the periscope. Oh. I see a hint of pink. Oh. I kind of just assumed that the, king shrimp vaporized, but I'm beginning to think we may have a little shrimp tail left. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Depending on how much of this is here, it may be worth actually rebuilding. It's kind of mainly if there are any batteries intact. Let's see what we got here. That is definitely king shrimp. Let's see if we can get the back to it. It's not looking like much. Yeah, some of the... surprisingly enough, it is the fuel tanks, it looks like. Oh, I should note, by the way, there's no air in here at the moment. I did, in one of my pop-in, you know, make sure that the I still have a series going, I did come in and drain the internals of air to put it all in the tank. So that's not something that occurred from our visitor. Yeah, so it looks like somehow the fuel tanks didn't combust in whatever. I guess if it just targeted the drills and I don't. Hmm. I don't know how this part is the part that remains. But unless there's some more of it out there. But I'm thinking these are full of hydrogen. That may be worth repairing. Just because then I don't have to get more ice for more hydrogen. I should be able to do this. Oh, except you know what? There's not going to be any power on this thing. Yeah, it's even got one of the event controllers still existing. Let's... maybe just a small battery. Enough to kind of get it some juice. Somewhere... that should be an empty spot. Okay. It'll also conveniently hold position a little bit. Alright. Blueprints. Shrimp. That's not the shrimp. That was the weldy. Why? Stop it. Okay, well that's not helpful. This is a new projector. I don't... and I'm clicking on the shrimp. Okay. Ooh, unless... oh, this may be a grave situation. How much power does this have? 4 hours. I think I'm gonna go check something. Okay, so I am in a, my own creative world here. Yeah, it's as I feared. This is the King Shrimp Miner. I've corrupted the, blueprint, I think. So, I know what happened. So, once I got them both connected to the base, I took new blueprints. I took a blueprint of this and the, King Shrimp at the same time, like one after the other. I must not have actually copied the King Shrimp before creating the blueprint, because what I did was copy the grid. So if you do Control C, in non-creative, it doesn't go to this, but it copies it to your clipboard. And then you can go in, you can click on your thing, and you can hit replace. And that keeps the name the same, and if you publish it to the workshop, it keeps all that the same. I must not have actually had it. I had this in my clipboard, saved it, and overwrote the King Shrimp. So I guess that means the King Shrimp is truly gone. Alright, well... so I think I have a couple options here. I could try and rebuild the King Shrimp from scratch. Recreate it to the best of my memory. Or I connect up a connector, salvage what fuel I can from this, and then either build a new miner down on the planet or just maybe stick a, not, I say the wrong words many times. I could stick a drill. Like maybe a hinge and a drill on this side. You know, basically build a little rig where I can land and get ice. Well, okay. There's something to lighten my mood. I think plan now is I'm going to use the mag plate on the nose to pick up the remains of the king shrimp. And then we're going to go and get that unknown signal, and then we're going to feel better, and then probably grind down to king shrimp and do the drill arm plan. Because I'll be honest, like, you know, it was a nice ship, and I liked the look of it. It wasn't actually all that great. It was really only useful as a short-range space miner. I can probably build a modified version of the weldy to do a little drone mining. So I think we're just going to grind it down. We'll get a bunch of ice and then not worry about it, because despite, you know, everything I've said, because despite my seeming inability to finish things, I do believe this series is coming to an end. So, jump target set, and begin. And hope that the ship comes with me. Yes, it did. Let's get this thing and hope no one shows up in the interim. We are rather close to everything. Alright, that'll be good. Figure point us with the rear end facing, that way I can shoot myself back in. In fact, I may leave that open so I can jet back into the ship real quick if need be. Now is this... Ah, good, this is not one that leaves. What do I get? Prisoner gloves. That feels... Ooh, I did get a Sabroid plushie, though. We'll take those, and that's good. Okay, well, I feel like this is overall a positive experience. So I guess from here, maybe we just kind of jet away for a minute, just in case anyone shows up. Then we can just jump straight to the planet. So there's the diner. So maybe if we aim for this area up here, we can then go to space and pop right back home. Oh. Okay. Apparently we are within 5 kilometers of the gravity of that, moon. So we'll just go up and up. Jeez, this thing has a gravity well like nothing else. Am I already in gravity? Am I already in gravity? Huh. Oh, someone found some silver. Or nope, gold. Okay, apparently my jump drive... My jump drive may be a little confused. That's not good. Maybe if we get out... Get back in? I am not... Oh, no, I know what's happening. Right. It's because it's still set to this coordinate that no longer exists, I guess. Okay. Now can we jump? Okay, yes. Alright. Ignore all that was happening before. Here we go, moonward. Ish. Okay, well, I found the edge of the gravity well, and we missed it. I'm just gonna aim at the thing, and we're just gonna go down when we go down. There's the moon. So there are a couple stations around this place. How long until the jump drive is back? Okay. A few seconds. Just because I should be able to, with 5-kilometer micro jumps, get much more fine-tuned here. My guess is we're still 5 kilometers out from the grav well. Dang it! Do I go after that one too? I mean, it's my duty, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm not going after that one. No, not going after that normal unknown signal either. Alright. Ooh. Oh no. Well, if I choose the wrong one, it'll tell me. My guess is it's gonna be the slightly lower one. I think the jump drive said 2.1%. Oh yeah, that's the one. Alright. Maybe someday I'll get ice. Alright, I can hear its sweet, sultry beeps. Yep, this is a moving one. Lock ourselves to it. Click the button. Feel disappointed, but we got some thruster components. There is... Ooh, a bunch of space credits. A better drill, which will be good for the ice I'm about to go and get. Alright. Now we go for ice. Right. Jump. Drive. Remove that. And... there we go. Oh, you know what? There's one of those orbital stations. Maybe we stop off there. See if they have any zone ships. It's too dark to see what's going on over there. I might be able to tell the jump drive to go to it, though. I don't know if that's the beacon it says, or if the beacon would be one of those. Yeah, we're fairly close. Maybe as we coast in here. That was weird lag. Let's just... grind this off. And we'll... Oh yeah, we should grind that off because the ship is fighting me. So I should be able to just connect a connector on here. Like so. Then I can grind this stuff away now. And I'll be able to bring the back arm in, you know, lock to this thing, and then I should be able to transfer the little bit of hydrogen there back into the signal chasers tanks. Not that it'll do much, but yeah, I just don't like wasting. Okay. Oh, there is the station bubble. Ooh, and there's the station. And okay, there goes a piece of metal that I somehow detached and didn't notice. Let's take a gander. What is going on? Oh. They have some anti-camera technology. I can't see what the station inside looks like. So, SMSL beacon. Is that the station, or is there a ship docked there? Oh, and here's some other trade stations. So, Moon of Mars, which might be Europa, and yeah, I think Europa's the right one. This place is apparently hopping for trade. There's another orbital station over there, and then that looks like a ground base. Oh, and there is someone here. Interesting. Oh, this is one of these. I can technically dock to this, but oopsie. Maybe, given my clear ability to drive this thing concisely, we won't worry about that. We'll just spacewalk over. Let's go ahead. Don't need that. We'll have that. Put those away, and I want all my space bucks. So my plan here is to go in and buy as many zone chips as I can if they sell them. If I'm right, it's like anything else. Some places sell them, some don't. And whether they have any in stock changes. So there's definitely someone here, it looks like, up on the upper floor. I'm wondering if they may just be taking a nap here. Alright. Store. What do you got? Buy hydrogen. Zone chips. 94,000 space credits. Okay. Okay, I don't know how that deposit works, so ATM. I want to deposit these. 30,000. Okay, that was confusing. About 498. Can I deposit that? Yes. Okay. So, I cannot buy a zone chip. Oh boy. Right, I'm gonna have to find some money-making ventures. Let's look around and see what's going on. So this is a vending machine. Wonder if the zone chips are in... Oh! Okay, they are, but they're the same price as the vending machine. That makes sense. Let's go up here to... Actually, we're spacemen. Let's go up here and see... Just... Oh, yep. Probably should look through their stuff. They've probably rented that room. Well, that's cool. So someone's here just taking a nap. I can't... That's the command deck. Makes sense I can't get up there. Okay. So... Ooh. So these make some money. So, that's a bounty. So I could hunt down this old man Starcraft. Well, that pays $11 million. Oh, so that's... Okay, so that's... They want 147 uranium. I have 200 and something uranium. It cuts down my supply, but I also have a place to get uranium. Accept. Okay, so by accepting this contract, you are bound to fulfill all conditions of this contract in timely manner. This feels like a scam. Failing to do so may lead to negative feedback and loss of assets. Go for it. Okay, how do I... Right. Do I just go and pick up the uranium in my ship? Also, this doesn't seem to actually be an airlock. Or at least not a efficient one. Okay. Right. So, 148 uranium, which is perfectly safe to carry in my pocket. Deliver items here. Ah, perfect. Well, what do you know? I can just pawn off my goods for exorbitant fees. Alright. Do I just hit finish? Ah, yep. Select vehicle or character. Confirm. Wicked. Alright, we're now multimillionaires. Who'd have known carrying around uranium in your pocket would be so lucrative? Okay, well, do I have to withdraw to spend it? Maybe. Though I don't know. I'm confused. Let's just withdraw 4 million. You know. The space credit stuff is very confusing. Withdraw. Oh, I don't have enough space. Oh, but I can buy the zone chips. All, please. Alright. Oh, it worked. Alright. I will deposit my 1,000 space bucks a few times. Okay, this is... I'll just type in a big number. I feel like there's a decimal in there I'm not comprehending. So is that 67,000? Nope. Nope. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Well, that was productive. Thank you, Dempsey, for sleeping through that. Well, neat. Now I just go down and get ice, and what I said earlier about being unable to finish a series, it's starting to look like it may be, well, no longer quite as true. Now, I don't know how safe zones work, per se. As in, I don't know how much space zone safety time that buys me. I think I need at least 5 for the, building of it? Maybe 15? I don't know, we'll figure that out. I mean, I guess in this... I don't know. We'll figure that out at some point. For now, the big question is, can we actually land on this moon? So I added that second lifting thruster. We should be able to nose set it, because we've done that before. I believe 25 is the full gravity here. And we can just lift ourselves, but not very quick. But okay, so we can fly here vertically. Probably not super maneuverable, but enough that we can, you know, make use of it. Oh, hello, resources. Don't think I need anything, but that's another benefit of being down here. Now, I did realize just now an issue. That I kind of have a thing blocking me from landing. I may have to just set that on the ice over here and then deal with it at a later date. Though honestly, given I'm down here with all this ice, maybe I just grind it down. Alright. We are landed. So, I think my plan here, and it'll kinda ruin the smooth lines of the ship, I think it's my best bet. So we take that off. We put a hinge on it. Then maybe a piston and a drill. That way I can... Oh, that's not a welder. This way I can poke a little bit into the ice. You know, get a nice healthy amount of it. And then scoot forward a little bit and do the same thing again. Alright. Drill on. This should give me... Yep, we'll name this one Drill Hinge just so I can find it easier. And we will... send it down a little. Oh, that's too much. Ah, right click sets it to 0. That's good to know. Alright. Now we set this to go 0.1 positive, and that should be enough. Maybe just do a little drilling here to help it. Now the bright side is, this entire planet, down to its core, is made of ice. So, I just sit here, that does its thing, and maybe I grind down this. Because we should have fuel for days. Good thing we have moon gravity. That would have been a workman's comp accident. Bring that back up. And how much ice? That won't tell me. How much ice do we have? I should be able to angle this hinge up a little bit more. And then do another stab. Because I want to get a whole bunch of... whatchamacallit, a whole bunch of ice so that I can fill the base itself, fill my diner with fill my diner with air as well. So if I just kind of make a nice trench here, that may give me what I need. At least that plunge will give me time to finish this. And then I can hop forward again. Alright. Well, the Deer King shrimp is no more. We have plenty of zone chips. Well, maybe. We have a good chunk of ice. How are our tanks doing on board? Okay, O2 tank is now full again. Hydrogen is filling slowly. I may leave the O2H2 gens on for a bit to process that. Well, this isn't far away. Let me just leave this drill on the back so that I can make use of it if need be. Yeah, I think we head back home. Oh, you know what? This is a piston too. I could push this back and get more ice. And I think we have enough. I do need to be able to take off from this place. Well, let's see if we can get lift off. Head back home, put those zone chips in the safe zone. Maybe if I build a reactor, I can fire it up. Ooh, we just barely have lift. But it's enough. We should be good. Glad I didn't get any more ice, otherwise we'd have to sit here and wait for it to process. Alright. Now we angle up. And lift off. Okay. Oh. Ooh, I don't like the lag. I don't think I need to be anywhere. I guess I could go and try one of those other stations to get more zone chips, but we might as well see how many we need before we do that. Let's go ahead and angle ourselves for home. Maybe key it in on the old jump drive. And we're in space. Let's go. Alright. Docked. Slowly pull ourselves in. And let's see if we can't build this thingy. Alright, yep, so 5 zone chips. Wait on these grav components, which we hopefully have the stuff for. Yeah, it looks like we do. Perfect. Alright. So we've got a thing. Oh god. Let's see what it requires. Disabled. Zone chip 0. Okay. Ah, so it costs 1 zone chip per hour. Ooh. To use. So I have 30 hours of zone chippage, so that's like a day. It does not tell me. It says current input. It doesn't tell me how much power it uses. I'd assume it's a lot, but I don't know. That's a bit of a pain. So I can build it. It eats zone chips more than I have. So maybe I don't put any zone chips in it yet. In fact, I may keep them on me. Aside from the fire.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I may keep them all on me and not have that thing built. Just in case. Well, we know that then. We can get some of this stuff fixed up later. I should clean up that scrap. But I'd say overall that's pretty good. We did lose a ship. I figured it was only a matter of time. It's sad that it had to be the king shrimp, though. I do think that it's better than losing all of this. We do have... How much ice? Still. Okay, so we have 200,000 ice going. Hydrogen tank is 60%. Oxygen, both oxygens are probably full. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to call it. Right, so next time, guess we'll go check out some more some more stations, see if we can buy some more zone chips with our millions. Maybe do a few more contracts if we need to. Just because I'd like to really load this thing full. And I think I have some ideas for, in general, how to keep this station up and running when I'm not here. Because once the series ends, and let's be perfectly honest, I'm probably not going to be playing too much on this server. I'm not really a multiplayer person. So, you know, I'd love to leave this here and let the community do with it as it will. But, yeah, I've got some plans. So for now, good night, everything. Except I'll turn on the hydrogen tank generator thingies, and I think the reactors are still running. I'll sort that out, but for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to become a member with that member button if you want to become a member. I think it's actually a join button. I don't know YouTube. Until next week, bye-bye.